Hey guys, and welcome to the In the Rabbit Hole podcast. I said that. Well, let's cut that all out. We gotta make sure the first one's good.
Wait, are we
You
in the
gotta
rabbit
start off
hole?
strong. We're
This
in the
is
rabbit
rabbit
hole.
hole?
That's the podcast title. Is
But I
In the
don't
Rabbit
want
Hole.
to be in a hole.
Well,
Holes
too bad,
are for
Dylan.
dogs
All right. Well,
and dead people.
hey guys, and welcome to another podcast. This isn't
This
another
is the
one.
first podcast.
It's the first podcast. Thank you, Dylan. Today we are going into the rabbit hole. That's our title. I don't know why we call it that. Actually, I do because I stole it from Fire Scott. We're going to talk about that in a second, but I've got a couple friends here with me. My name's Andrew, aka the Game Space, but that doesn't matter here because we're our own separate entity. Okay, what happens in this podcast stays in this podcast, unless you do illegal things. But that's unless you share it out loud and it's viewed by hundreds of people or thousands. It depends. We
We'll
don't
see
know
where
what's
it
going to
goes,
happen
yeah.
yet. We'll see where it goes. But for now, I just want to
Probably down a rabbit hole.
probably
Oh.
down the oh dab, we're dabbing. You can't see it. First, I'd like to introduce my friend Amber, also my co-host. How are you doing, Amber?
Yee, I'm good. I'm excited. I'm so excited to get this started.
We have been talking about doing a podcast forever.
Oh my god, for so long.
For probably like a week. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
But we've been talking about doing this forever. It's one of our dreams, just to be able to talk all day. Like, I mean, we talk all
Right?
day, but I mean, like, talk and then like have people care about it. So we're talking, but we have to get to the point where people care about it. I've got a couple more friends here. I've got Dylan. Hey, Dylan.
Hey.
That awkward silence
gonna-
was beautiful. Dylan's great. He makes YouTube videos. He kind of has a small channel, The Healthy Cow. You guys probably have heard of him if you've watched, what's that, online dating in Minecraft? Some bangers like that. What's the one? What's another
Yeah.
small video by him? I was like trying to get every single
Like
small
his-
video he
The
made.
least popular video.
The least popular videos. The one where he's talking about quitting Minecraft.
The one where he was making
I
pizza.
have a video, RuneScape Thugs, from 8 years ago.
Please.
It has like 2,000 views.
Oh my gosh. All right, and we also got a great guy in here all the way from the South America. We got a Stuvie. The South America. I don't know what I'm talking about.
South America? Do you mean Ecuador?
Is it South America? Is it
Yes.
Ecuador in South America?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was
I
thinking.
knew that.
Dylan,
We gotta
okay.
restart the whole
We gotta
podcast
stop
now.
the
I
whole
messed up.
podcast. Oh my gosh. Stuvie, welcome. We brought him here because we needed some more culture here. I know I'm kind of brown, but I'm not brown enough. A Stuvie brings the brown, you know?
It brings the brown.
He brings the brown. How do you
Bring
feel?
the diversity.
Stuvie, I want you to tell me something about yourself right now.
I'm sitting down.
He is sitting down. That is one of the greatest things I've ever heard. I'm so proud of you. That's great. But we also have another person in here. We have the man, the myth, the legend. We've got the engineer, the sound engineer in the room. We've got Fire Scott.
Ayo.
We have been trying to get Fire Scott to do so much for us.
It's almost like they should pay me.
It's like we should pay him, but none of us are making money from this. So
So he's not getting paid.
So no one's getting paid.
I am. I
this-
got a brand deal for this.
Okay.
Boy, this isn't even your podcast, but he got
Wait
a
a
brand deal for
minute.
this. Well, wait a minute, boy. Just joking. But yeah, Fire Scott's doing all the sound engineering for us, and possibly like the video, like singing the video, but he's doing all the syncing for the audio. So thank you so much to Fire Scott. And last but not least, we got our boy Mega Nova. He's here.
Introduce me last, why don't you?
I just
Because
went down
best
the
for last,
TeamSpeak.
duh.
Yeah, duh.
Oh, true. You got me there.
But I was just going down the thing. But you know what, Roman? Yesterday in your stream we were talking. We're all gonna have names in this podcast, and that'll come. It'll be
Eventually.
something that happens over time. Like it'll grow on us. Like
Has to be
Amber.
You're saying no
natural.
one will know who I am?
No.
until,
What I'm
like,
saying is
2
that
years?
we're gonna.
By
it's
the
gonna-
time we're done with this podcast, we'll make sure nobody knows who you are.
Exactly. Thank
I
you,
mean,
Dylan.
like, it's not too hard. Nobody knows who I am already. So,
Oh,
like,
don't say it.
Don't you dare say
So we're
that.
halfway there.
This podcast will turn those things around because the name I have for you.
It's gonna be a new step in my career.
The name I have for you, Roman, and this is going to change people's lives, but we've got the one and the only, the evangelical in the room.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot about that.
There
Yeah.
you
Forgot about that. We were
go.
talking about names. Amber's is a name that I can't say on stream or whatever this is. But you guys, maybe if we were going to test out the waters in this podcast, we're going to figure out like what we can and can't say. Because we have a PG audience on YouTube, all of us, other than Fire Scott. He doesn't have an audience. I'm sorry.
No, I don't. He's not lying.
No, I'm just joking. He has like 10 subscribers. So, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to roast you.
You're fine.
I mean, I did, but but no. We have a PG audience, so we're going to be testing out the waters. We're going to go a little bit edgy. So if you're one of our viewers that are watching this, please don't expect us to be clean this whole time, because that's not going to happen. We're going to try to be clean. We're going to see it. Okay, we're going to see how it works. We're not going to be overly dirty either. So we're going to move on into the first topic today that we're going to be talking about. And this is a big topic, right, Amber?
It's huge.
It's huge.
I've been waiting to talk about this.
You've been waiting to talk about this. This is. I don't think we're talking about the same thing, but
wait.
I don't know. I
Wait
think
a
we moved
minute.
some things around before we started the pod. Girl, I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
Oh, okay.
But we are going to. You guys will hear about this in a second. But first, we're going to be starting to talk about slang. Okay. Yesterday I learned some internet slang. I was quaking when I learned how to say quake. Okay.
It was, oh my God.
Yesterday we were streaming, and this will be a couple days ago. I don't know when this podcast is going up, but it's been a couple days probably. And we were learning slang. Now, Amber, I have some questions for you and everyone else in here. But I just want to teach you guys some of the slang that I've learned since I went into the rabbit hole that is internet slang.
Ooh.
I know, I'm
Urban
just doing it.
Dictionary.
I did not go in Urban Dictionary. Why is my mouse not working? Where's my mouse? Okay, but here's the thing. So I have some things down. We're going to first talk about quaking, and I just want to get all of your guys' take on this. Quaking is shook, but it's like an exclamation point. Like you're like, "Oh, I'm shook," or "I'm shooketh." But if you are shook, you are quaking. You know what I'm saying?
If you're real shook, you're quaking. Yeah.
If you're real shook, you're quaking.
and it's
right?
quaking, not quacking. Right.
It's not quack. Oh wow, that was definitely a mess yesterday. I was trying to figure out how do you pronounce it. Is it quaking or quacking? Because I didn't see the letter difference. I didn't see that there wasn't a C when everyone was typing it in the chat. So I was like, are they saying quacking?
I
I
just
don't think
know.
DuckTales is coming back.
Goofy. Okay.
Oh my God.
I don't think they're coming back either. But so yeah, that was the mess yesterday. But I just want to get your guys' take. I'm going to teach you some other slang terms that we're going to be trying to figure out the definition to. So there are some words that I looked up earlier, and I was like, that's what it means. Like, oh my God, why did that's not even slang? Like they're saying it the real way. So you're going to see what I'm saying in a second.
Okay.
Okay, so the first word we're going to learn is aesthetic. I want to know what you guys think it
Aesthetic.
means. Well, let's just go down from the list. Amber, I want to hear your take, and then we'll go to Dylan, Stuvie, Fire Ska, and just get a quick take. What do you think aesthetic means?
It looks good. Like when I think of it, I just think of like all those pages on Twitter and Tumblr and stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like with the really pretty pictures and stuff. Like that's the first thing that comes to my mind.
Okay, I'm getting the vibe. All right, Dylan, what do you think aesthetic means? Aesthetic. Sorry.
In my own personal words, straight from my head, I would say a set of principles underlying and guiding the work of a particular artist or artistic movement, or something concerned with the beauty or the appreciation of beauty. Basically, not you.
Okay.
Oh.
Did you just shade me? That's a word we're gonna learn in a little bit. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. As you guys know, Amber and I are pretty old. I'm 21. Amber's 20, she's like 45. I don't know.
Approximately, yeah.
Approximately 45. And Dylan's 21 too. We're the oldest people in this call.
Yeah.
And so we're kind of out of touch with this stuff. So we're going to move on to Stuvie. Stuvie, do you know what aesthetic means?
I do know what it means, but my definition of aesthetic is what you want people to look at and be visually pleasing to you.
That's a good one.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a call. Just joking. That was. Oh, it's still coming.
Is it a live viewer?
It's a live viewer.
Oh,
Hello.
we're getting a call.
Hello. Is that a Stuvie? Hey, why are you calling me, boy? Okay.
We're getting a call all the way from South America.
I'm getting a call from South America.
The South America.
The South America, like I said earlier. What a mess. Okay. Roman, I want to hear your take on. Oh wait, no, is Fire Ska there? Okay, he's not. Okay, so
This is why you're not getting paid.
This is why you're not getting paid, Fire Ska. That's gonna be a new joke, Amber. This is. Okay, so
This is coming right out of your paycheck.
this is out of your paycheck. We're gonna bill you.
You're gonna owe us.
We're billing you.
Oh, he's talking on
All
the phone.
right, he's still talking. I don't know if he can hear us.
Firescott's busy, dude.
This boy, he's like
This can be edited out.
this could be edited out. Okay, well let's just keep going.
Maybe like they won't even be hearing his
He's
audio
talking
right
to
now.
his superiors and telling them that it's not going to work out. The podcast.
He's telling them no. Okay.
Just one more chance.
Just one more chance, please. Roman, what do you think aesthetic means? I want to know what your personal definition
I don't know.
is.
I mean, I always hear it in like the sentence that comes to mind first is it aesthetically pleasing? So I guess like visually pleasing, like looks nice, like it makes me think of like kind of like flowers and decorating houses in Minecraft, which is probably weird.
Minecraft.
but-
This is when you know there's a 15-year-old, 16-year-old in the car.
Boy, boy.
This
is how
What
you
was
know
your
the
channel
demographic is
before
going down.
Roblox? What was that
What
again?
You got
What
when
was
he
that
was
game?
15.
It was what the kids these days call quake.
Awake. Boy, we did not go back to the 90s. Okay.
Oh my God.
Now, this is the true definition of aesthetic. Well, not true, but this is the true definition according to wetheunicorns.com.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize the title of this website until like just now. But it's to have a particular style or vibe that is central to your look, and often it works as a form of identification. So like flower crowns, literally all of Amber's Dr. Pepper shirts.
That's my aesthetic.
That's
yeah.
Amber's aesthetic. So I kind of want to like think about like what is our aesthetic? Like I'm kind of like I'm a little butch. Like I have a little butch aesthetic. A lot of people probably think I like dress. I don't know what I dress like actually. It's a mess. But I want to
Honestly,
kind of let's kind of delve deep. No, let's not actually do that. I don't know why I wanted to delve deep into
We
what
can talk
wear.
about each of our aesthetics.
I mean, I guess like what kind of like in the comments or wherever you're watching this, let us know what you think all of our aesthetics is. But I really I'm not fashionable at all. Like
Me
I
either.
just-
Like literally, like you
No,
said, my
I
Dr. Pepper
completely
shirts.
agree.
Like
Yeah, Dylan
You
expected.
both have no sense of that.
no, literally Dr. Pepper pants and yoga. Dr. Pepper pants. What?
Doctor Girl. I mean, I wouldn't judge you for
I
having
mean,
that's pretty
you
cool.
probably wouldn't doubt it. No,
I
a
wouldn't
Dr.
doubt it.
Pepper shirt and yoga pants. Like that's me. That's my
That is-
aesthetic.
That is you.
I
Like
have
that
Dr.
is.
Pepper pajama pants.
Wait, do you?
I
Yeah.
need to buy some.
Oh my gosh.
They're pretty
Just
Anyways.
Dr. Pepper shirt and then pajama pants with Dr. Pepper on it.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I
Just DIY
really,
it.
a lot of people don't expect me to wear what I do wear when they meet me, if they do meet me, and then a lot of people I know
suit.
expect it, like because they grew up with me. But one person that I knew that was going to be them when I met them was Dylan. Like when I saw what he was wearing, I'm like,
What?
that makes sense. When I first met you at VidCon, at the what is it? Not the at the airport.
House.
You were like sitting there, and we were standing, and we went to sit down, and you were wearing just a plain T-shirt with jeans, and that's all you wore throughout VidCon was that.
Okay,
not that
but first
outfit.
off, can we please mention the fact that no, that's not how we met. You walked past us, 5 feet away from us, blindly walked into another section of the airport somewhere.
Oh,
It
I literally walked by. They grabbed my suitcase from me because I was getting them food, and I walked by them because I was trying to find them, but I was also nervous because this was it wasn't my first flight, but it was my first flight alone, like with no one
But
else.
you were
going
already
with me.
off the flight.
I know, but I was nervous. I was meeting new
Jet lag.
people. I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know if I was gonna
I
get
was a new person to you. Okay.
what.
All right. Yeah.
He's
I see
hurt.
how
No,
it is.
okay. I mean,
Guess
hurt.
I
we
should
d-
probably get going now.
Okay, no. That's not what I meant. You understand. Like, I don't know. We talk every day, but it's just different. Like, we never talk face to face or over face cam. We usually do it over voice, and stuff like that. So
And
it's
there's
like,
a
I was
reason
kinda
why
nervous.
we've never met in person since.
because we live across the country, basically.
Yeah,
well,
that's
you live in the middle
reason.
of the country.
That's the reason, Drew.
Okay, well,
Ooh.
I don't know what shade you're trying to throw right now, but anyways, but
Damn.
yeah, so I was kind of nervous. I was nervous. That's why I walked by you, and also Alden was there, but he doesn't really matter. Okay, but I want to kind of talk. Stuvie, what do you wear? Like, what's your type of clothing? Like, what's your aesthetic?
I mean, I try to look good when I combine what I'm wearing that day, but usually it's like a jacket and like whatever color jeans I find
Well,
that day.
there are different colors than denim.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
As I'm wearing some black
There are
jeans right now.
different. I remember. Okay, so I watch a lot of Shane Dawson. I've been watching him for years, but I just got back into him. Okay, and I realized like I don't wear like broken clothes like he does. Like he's a mess. But I realized that he doesn't really have a fashion sense. Like I mean, his fashion sense is trash. And so is like I'm not throwing shade to Shane. Like I bet you he would say the same thing. Mine is the same. Like I wear like not wholly clothes, but like I don't have anything like buttoned down or something like that.
It's just
Amber,
like comfort.
Fancy.
it's just like comfort stuff. Like I make YouTube videos. I don't need to wear it anyways. I don't know why we're talking about this still. Let's move on to the next one.
Okay.
Here's another thing. I'm just going to tell you the definition of this just because of the time aspect, just to go in. But whenever people say I'm done, like apparently that's slang. But according to We the Unicorns, this is something that is it's a big slang term. But I just thought it was like it's literally to be done. You know when you're done
Like
in
you're
real
just
life, like
done?
I'm done eating. It's like that, but like that. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's
Like
the
I'm
same
so
so
fighting
done
term.
with
words?
the situation.
It shouldn't even be a slang word because it's the same word. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't-
agree.
I mean,
Like
I
I'm done.
think
It's just like a
it's a
statement saying that you're done with something.
Like I'm done. But apparently this is 2017 slang. I mean, I've been saying I'm done since like 2012. Like this isn't something new. Like this is, I don't know. A lot of people might
It's
think
been
this is new.
around.
But
it's
like
been
I'm
around.
done is used
Like, I'm done,
as
like-
I don't want to know about the situation anymore.
Well, I know, but like I'm done with this situation. But you just don't you don't say that. So you like let the
Wait,
people,
we're
like-
done?
Like no, we're not.
Dylan's
Dylan, of
just-
course. He's like slang. I don't care about slang. Anyways, I just thought it was funny when I was going through this article to see that done is in there. I'm like, I just thought that people were just
Yeah,
being
like-
weird. Like I didn't expect it to be in there. Another word I didn't expect to be in there. Well, actually, no, that was aesthetic. Aesthetic was the same word. There's another one in here. Shook. That's my favorite. I love shook. After I heard Shane Dawson say shook, I couldn't stop saying it. I don't know. Do you guys say? I know Roman doesn't say shook. I know Dylan doesn't say shook. But what's your take on it, Dylan and Roman? I really think it's interesting. Do you think it's stupid?
I mean, I think it's funny.
I think it's funny too. I think
I
it's
don't.
funny.
I don't know if I'd ever use it on a daily basis, but I think it's funny when people use it.
Oh yeah, I don't use it unless I'm talking to like Amber or you guys.
Yeah.
It's not really like a thing I say. Actually, I don't know yet because I haven't really like. I
He
wouldn't say
hasn't
for my
really-
grandma.
I mean, but do you ever say stuff
Used it.
so much, like ironically, that it literally just becomes part of your actual,
Yep.
like all the time?
Oh shoot! There was a word I was saying the other day like that. Like I was starting to unironically say it. Oh no!
There
You know
was-
I'm quaking. No, I that was never unironic. That word is gold. Just joking. No, I know what it is. So, a couple years ago, I hated it. Okay, I'm Hispanic, so I can kind of say this. There are these girls that are from that are Hispanic that live by me, and in their Facebook posts, they would put a space between the end of a word and the punctuation. So it'd be like space period in their Facebook posts. And I saw this one girl who put a space and then a bunch of exclamation points, and it triggered me. I was so mad. I was so mad, and I was. Then I started doing it unironically. No, I started doing it ironically, not unironically. I started doing it ironically, and it became what I do. Like I do it on Twitter all the time.
I've seen you do it a lot. I think it's funny. Like,
But I've been doing this since 2012, and because I was doing it ironically at first, like you're so stupid. I would do it just to be annoying at first, and they hated it. But now I just do it, and I have literally become what I hate. Like, have you guys ever become what you hate? Like
oh my
I don't
god.
know.
My brother started using a country accent because he thought it was funny, like a really thick one, and now that's like actually the way he talks. Like, he would do it like just to, I don't know, be funny. Cause like when we were younger, like I don't know, whatever, he would do it just to be funny, and now he legitimately talks like with a thicker country accent now.
Oh my gosh. Suvi, do you have that?
I have that problem, but with the accent, I try to avoid with people here because I started using it with my friends in real life, so I speak Spanish to them. And well, people here in Ecuador, they have this like horrible way of saying stuff. So they don't pronounce letters as they are used to or like they're supposed to. So I started doing it, and now sometimes I don't even notice that I'm saying the word like that, and some of my friends have called me out on it.
Oh my gosh. All right. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I just got this idea. Because I was thinking if I accidentally left a podcast to go talk to like some random burglar and then come back, I wouldn't talk. So Fire Scar, are you back? All right. Sorry, I just want to make sure to see if he was here or not, but he's not. He's still gone. Okay, Dylan, I want
I
to know
am,
what
but
you
my
think.
mic is muted.
Oh,
Okay. He's back. I guess he's just listening. I mean, if you want to talk Fire Scout, that's perfectly fine. Unless there's people there, it doesn't
There's
matter.
people.
Oh, okay. Fire Scott, we'll see him in part 2. But the engineer is still in the building.
Next episode.
Next episode. Okay, we're talking a lot about this. I'm kind of. Okay, one word I want to talk about is Stan, and this is going to help
Yes.
move us into our next segment, kind of. And do you guys know what Stan means?
I didn't
do.
at
Yes,
first.
I do.
Like,
I
it took
do.
me a good like 2 days to really like. I mean, I understood what it meant. Like, I could see that it meant like fan, you know,
Mhm.
or like you're a fan of somebody. But like, I just didn't know why. Like, why?
Oh, I thought it was pretty.
Like, I thought it was because of that Eminem song after the third day or whatever. I was like, oh, is it because like they're like crazy fans or something? You know
That's
what I
what
mean?
I
Like,
thought it was too.
I'm gonna let Dylan talk in a second, but I think he's gonna say exactly what I'm gonna say because according to WeTheUnicorns.com, they said often cited as being based on the character from Eminem's music video of the same name.
Rip.
This represents a crazy OTT and often terrifying fan for something. So it can be a person, be it a person or a form of media. So it's a crazy. Did Dylan leave? Oh, he's coming back. Okay, so
Hi.
hey Dylan. So it is based on that. So it is based off that music video.
okay, wow. So okay.
Or whatever that is. I haven't watched the music
Yeah,
video.
Stan
Oh, really?
was an obsessed
I haven't watched
fan
it.
He was,
who
like,
killed
really-
his whole family because
Yeah.
Eminem
I've
wouldn't
listened to the song.
respond.
Wow, spoilers, Dylan.
So
Sorry.
wow, you spoiled the music video to a video that's been out for like 10 years.
right?
10
Stop.
years.
I am co-awakening.
Please.
Has it been 10 years or longer? Or-
Longer.
Dang, that's crazy.
It's been a good bit.
But I didn't know that. I just thought,
Well,
oh,
no,
I
it might have been. I don't know.
I'm
No,
one of
way
Dylan's
longer. Way
stans.
longer. I would say 15 years.
I think it's interesting because in that music video, like they're the super fan, right? But if you stand someone right now, it's like, oh, I'm just a fan. You know what I'm saying? So it's
You're
like
like not
quaking.
on that level.
Yeah, I feel like it's
Well,
ironic.
no, I disagree.
You don't
When
think
they
so?
no, when they say the words, when they say they're a stan, they mean they're an obsessive fan.
Like they would
Oh.
kill
Because-
their family
well,
for
I'm
that
pretty
person.
sure
They're
that
not
what I
saying
knew
they
about
don't mean
Stan-
just stan. They mean they literally mean they're obsessed.
Oh,
Because
okay.
what I thought a stan meant, it was combining the word stalker and fan.
Ooh,
It means
that's a
stan.
good
That makes sense.
idea.
Yeah.
But you know what else would support that theory? The word tans and the word stan. And tans are often a common occurrence for people who are obsessed with
Dylan
with-
just started.
No,
something.
listen.
Okay.
It just trailed off, and he
people-
was like,
Who get tans are oftenly obsessed with beauty, like
The sun.
aesthetics.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Just
we
to
need have a
go full
segment.
circle here.
Dylan's definitions, where he literally goes like, you know those things where they would like relate it to like they'd be like they would take a sentence and they would like make it shorter and then they would make it like form into the Illuminati and then they would bring it back
oh
around.
yeah, and
you know
it's
what I'm
got three
saying?
sides.
And it's got 3 sides.
So welcome
and
to this new segment called Dylan's Mind.
Dylan's mind. Literally, oh my god! If we went into Dylan's mind, literally talk about going into a rabbit hole.
Right.
I'm just joking. No, but that's funny.
Black hole.
There's a black
You
hole.
would find more than rabbits in there.
Oh my god, there are so many things I wish I could say, but I can't. Roman, I want to know, what do you like? Do you use stan? Do you consider yourself a stan of anyone?
Other than the
No.
healthy cow.
I mean, to me, it just feels like you're saying your name is Stan. That's all that it makes sense. I mean, I know you're saying like what it means, but still, when I hear it, I just think of some guy named Stan. So I don't think I can ever view it that
Never be
way. You know what I
Stan.
mean? I don't think I could ever see it like that.
Okay, Amber, I'm gonna throw this back to you. Amber, I
Okay.
want to know who your main stan is. Who do you stan the most?
Okay, aside from you, obviously.
Aside from me.
I mean, I love Drew Monson a lot. Like I watch, like something about him. I don't know. I love a lot. Who else? Who do
I
I
can stand
watch
him.
like all the time or like listen to? I'm trying to think, like somebody I'm really like I would obsess over.
Dylan.
Used to be Michael
Dylan.
Cera back in the day.
Did you just say Titler or something? What?
Wait,
What
me?
did Dylan say?
I said
What did you
Dylan.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought
Dylan.
you.
Well, obviously, yeah,
What
and
did you
Dylan.
think I said?
I thought
I
you
mean-
tried bringing Hitler in, but not saying Hitler. You tried saying Titler or something.
Like, give him a new name.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Let's move
Okay,
on.
and yeah, the healthy cow, definitely.
Of course I
Oh.
wouldn't say Hitler because that would ruin my brand deal.
that would
There
ruin
goes
Brando.
anyone sponsoring this new endeavor from us. Okay, sorry.
But I
Anyways.
had an unhealthy obsession with Michael Cera. Like when I was in high school, it was really weird.
Mm-hmm.
It
Who
was really
doesn't?
bad. So I was definitely like a stand for him, like for sure.
Yeah,
And then
I've never stand anyone.
really, like,
I'm just
I can't
joking.
stand
Oh,
Amber.
okay.
Does that
I'm just
count?
joking.
oh, do you see? You can't stand me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay,
Oh
moving on
my
from
God.
that. Amber's like having a breakdown now because that shook her to the core.
Literally, like, I'm quaking.
I'm quaking. Yesterday we were trying to find new
Oh
and
my God.
elusive ways to put quaking in the title of movies.
The Force of Quaking.
the Force Awakens. There was Star Wars: The Empire Quakes Back. That was my favorite because I first said the Force Awakens or whatever.
Quaken.
Then I said the Empire Quakens Back or something like that. That was my favorite. Anyways, in the comments, if you guys, I'm gonna let you guys right now while I talk think of a movie title with the word quake in there, and I'm gonna go down and we're gonna pick out and see. But in the comments, guys, let me know what you think we should put quake in the title, or like what movie you would put it in a title for. Okay, we're gonna start off with Dylan. Dylan, what is your quake title? Are you gonna like quake a movie title? Add the word
Quake a movie title.
Quake a movie title. I should have said that. This was just
John
a random
Quake.
thing I thought
Quake
of.
a movie title.
John Quake.
John Quake. He just took Fire's cause. Okay, John Quake. That is.
I mean,
whack.
he's a sound editor.
Yeah, he is.
yeah, he doesn't get no.
I'm gonna
Steve.
ignore like he's not here and take his ideas.
Fire's cause the engineer. He has his own segment later. Okay, it's gonna be a great segment. Okay, we're literally this is taking longer than I thought. This part of the podcast.
We should quakely move on.
We should quake
to a new segment.
There's
Yeah,
always cuts.
Wait, what about Dunkquake instead of Dunkirk?
Oh my God, Amber. Okay, we cut through Amber's a stupid. Give us your Quake your movie title for us.
The Quaking the Hat.
Quake. I can't. I'm shook. Roman, tell me what's your
Quake
Quake?
Tales.
Quake.
Star Wars: The Quake Awakens.
All right. Okay. Thank you for taking my idea from yesterday. Just joking.
Was that yours?
That was
I
my
thought you
from
said
yesterday.
Starquake or some crap like that.
No, I said
Star
Star
Quake.
Wars: The Force Awakens or something weird.
Oh,
And then I
I
said,
don't remember
Awakens.
anything from yesterday. I blacked out.
Yeah, it's the drugs. So, okay, we're gonna move on from that. Stuvie, now I want you to. Is there a word for quake in Spanish?
I'm pretty sure the closest thing would be being in shock, because here we try to use the word in English and make it Spanish, like choqueado.
Wait, do you guys say shook in Spanish?
Wait a minute. Wait, what's
Wait
the
a minute.
Wait, what's the closest thing for quaking or quaking?
Yeah. What is the closest
Quaking.
word?
I think the closest term we use is being in shock, like choqueado. Like
How do you say
Oh,
shook yellow?
shook yellow.
choqueado.
Oh, choquealo.
Okay,
hello,
di
comate, a sister
pizza.
This boy went from Spanish to Italian.
To Italian,
Okay.
boy.
Boy, are we talking to Mario?
Oh my
Mario
God.
the Last Airbender.
Mario.
One and
What?
only.
What?
Okay. Mario movie title. Star
The
Wars
last
Mario
Quake Bender.
Awakens. The last Quake Bender. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, so Stuvie, I want you to teach me. Try to fit Quake into a sentence in Spanish. And I'm gonna tell you the sentence right now. Like, oh my God, I just saw Shawn Mendes, and I'm literally quaking right now.
I
So
just
why
saw
don't-
an earthquake.
I just
I
saw an
win.
Earth.
What?
I don't know what he just said. Okay, Stuvie, can you say that in Spanish for me?
It would be, oh por Dios, acabé de ver a Shawn Mendes, me quedé en shock.
Ooh,
The way
I
he
like
enunciated
it.
the end has me quaking. I'm so
Honestly,
done.
that was
Okay.
good. I like that.
Stevie, that was the perfect. I want to thank you so much for being on. I was thinking yesterday during the stream, I'm like, we need to have a Stevie on the podcast just teach us Spanish.
He literally poked me. He literally poked me and said that.
I'm like, Amber, we need a Stevie to teach us Spanish. Sorry, what were you guys saying?
But now you got to leave, Stuvie.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
That's enough brown for today. I'm just joking. It's okay. I'm Mexican.
Let's lighten it up.
Let's lighten it up a little. Oh my God!
Let's light it up a little bit.
Oh my God! Oh wow!
I'm sorry.
We got a little racist today. Now we're gonna be moving on to the segment I like to call movie talk, which is a great. Moving on, and I think we're gonna be talking about this for the next couple podcasts because I can't get this out of my head. We probably will get it out this time, but we're gonna be talking about the It movie. So if anyone in this call does not want to listen to the It movie, skip ahead. Also, if you're at home watching the podcast, we're talking about the It movie, and if you haven't seen it yet, go see it. It's scary.
It's not that scary.
It's not that scary.
Okay, Dylan, big
It's
brave
more
boy.
of a thriller.
All right.
No,
It's
it's,
more of a
definitely
thriller.
more of a thriller.
definitely
than
more of a
No,
horror.
but it's a good movie no matter what.
It's
like,
a good movie.
It's
And
okay.
We're gonna
It's
talk
not
about
too
that.
It's
scary, but it
okay.
is creepy. Like
Dylan thinks it's okay. We're gonna talk about this in a second. We're not gonna try to be offensive because this movie will break me if anyone really makes me mad. So not mad.
It's so
but sad.
terrible.
Yeah, don't
okay,
say that.
I
you
was
better stop
joking.
right now.
It's not terrible.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna be talking about the It movie. So if you haven't watched it, I don't know if there's gonna be a timestamp, but just skip ahead. I'll make sure at 42 minutes we'll be done with this. I'll tell everyone to stop. So skip ahead to 42 minutes and we'll be done. Okay. The It movie. Let's all just talk about thoughts. If you haven't watched it yet, who hasn't watched it yet in this call?
Me.
Roman and Astuvia. Okay. So Amber and I. And Dylan will talk about this. So I'm just going to give my first thoughts about it. The It movie is fantastic. I thought it was great with characters. I thought Pennywise was scary. I didn't think he was jump scary. I didn't think he was the most horrific character ever. Yeah. Anyways, that's my take. I think it's one of my favorite movies of all time. At this point, I'm still getting over the hype, even though it's been 2 weeks. But it's one of my favorite movies I've ever seen.
What about the turtle? Was that
The
in the
turtle?
movie?
No,
The
it
turtle
wasn't
is
in
not
that
in the
movie.
Aw,
Also,
really?
Chapter 21 is not in the movie. Just to be clear, which Alden was poking me yesterday while we were watching the stream. By the way, if you're still watching, this part's kind of dirty. I'm not going to describe anything, but Chapter 21, Alden was like, "This movie could have been better with Chapter 21." Okay.
Oh my God.
That's what he told me. Okay, we're moving on from that.
Exposed.
Amber, I want to hear your take of the It movie.
Okay, I loved it a lot because it had like the fact that there were younger kids like fighting like this monster and trying to like there was a mystery there. It had that Stranger Things feel, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I already liked the old It movie, not movie, whatever, miniseries, whatever, 2-part thing. I thought it was a movie when I was younger, but I loved that when I was younger, and so I was excited to see this movie, and I loved it. Like I thought it was really good. I was scared that it wasn't gonna be as good as I thought it would be, but it was better, I think, than I expected. Like I loved it so much. And that's my thought.
Amber and I are on the same page. We'll talk about.
No, literally, like
well,
I was. Yeah,
we
I want
were-
to watch it again and again. Like
We stan all the kids from it.
oh my
we
God,
stand
yes.
them.
They're such good actors.
They
like,
are.
They had such a talented cast for the kids. Like, it's crazy.
It is. The way they had everything come together was fantastic. I want to move on to Dylan so that we can get his take on this. He has a more mellow tone and probably less Stanish a take on this movie, which is just fine because he still likes it, so I'm not mad at him. All right, Dylan, how did you like the It movie?
I mean, it was good. Yeah.
Would you
But
have
I
he
any-
read
would-
the book. He
I
read
mean,
the book when
I
he
read
was
the book,
younger.
but that doesn't. I mean, the movie was good, but it was not a 10 out of 10. I would say 8 out of 10.
I
That's still
personally thought it was a
good.
10 out of 10 though.
I mean,
I did
yeah,
too.
it's good, but it's not best movie of all time ever made type thing. Like,
Oh, I don't
you
think
put
it's the
it
best
at.
movie ever
You
made.
just said it's
No.
one of your favorite
It's one
movies
of-
of all
that
time.
doesn't mean
no.
the-
Just because it's one of my favorite movies, I still see that it's not one of the best movies ever made.
No, but I'm just
Even though
talking about
it's a solid
enjoyment.
movie.
I'm not
enjoyment?
reviewing off of
Oh.
enjoyment. Why would you not review off of
Oh.
enjoyment?
No, I just thought like I don't think it's one of the best movies ever made. Like that's up to.
Listen, I saw Stranger Things too, but unlike you two, it was just
Stranger
it was
Things
just
2.
okay, in my
didn't like-
opinion as well.
Oh, you saw it also. Oh, okay, I thought
Okay.
you meant the second.
This boy got
series.
he got
I
like,
was like, what?
Stranger Things shipped him like a video. They're
And
like,
I
"Can you
know,
do this on
I
Roblox?"
know Drew is
Yeah.
like head over heels over 80s.
It's
kids
that.
films.
It's that.
I
like-
mean,
it's
I
got that
have
nostalgia
the
kind of feel.
style.
Like, it's got that kind of like nostalgia feel to it,
Yeah.
like for. I saw something like it's something titled "Nostalgia for a Time You've Never Known," and I loved that title for it was like a music compilation thing, but I loved that like sentence, like "Nostalgia for a Time You've Never Known." I feel like that perfectly describes like why we like the Stranger Things style stuff and like the It movie.
I was born in 1996. I have no idea what the 80s was like, but well, I mean, I know there was a lot of horrible things that happened in the 80s, just like horrible things happened every decade. But just like the way it like glamour, like could you imagine? Like I love my cell phone.
Can you imagine a killer clown? Like
Could you
that'd be
imagine
so
a killer
hype.
clown?
That'd
No,
be so
okay.
hype.
I would be
wanna,
kind of
like-
hype though, like
Like that would be crazy. But I whenever I think of the movie, I don't think of Pennywise or anything. I think about the cliff jumping scene where they're all having a good time together.
like stuff like that, like the coming of age.
yeah,
type.
the coming of age. Sorry, Amber, say what you're gonna say. Like
Oh, just like what you're about to say with the
Oh.
just being like that style and
exactly. Like Amber and I
it's
had
just
a
fun
long
to
conversation.
watch. Like it's so fun to watch.
I think it's just like because when I was younger, I had friends and stuff, but I didn't have friends like I mean I had my best friend is her name's Olga and we do a lot of stuff together. But like I think it's so cool to have a group of friends that everyone's really close. Like I had a relationship with my friend Olga. Like I wish I had more friends like that. Like we all hung out.
Maybe that's why I like it too,
I
because I
think
didn't have that.
because I didn't have that, and I've always wanted something like
Like
that.
that,
Like I've
yeah.
always, whenever, like I remember seeing movies like, I don't know why I keep thinking about Where the Red Fern Grows. That has nothing to do with this, but that movie's sad.
There's a
I-
movie for that?
oh yeah, it's sad. Oh god.
I read
I
the book and
One-
holy crap,
hold up.
yeah.
the book's what fires
The joke about killer clown. Oh, what if there were killer clowns in real life? There was
That's
news
actually
about it
true.
last Halloween.
Oh, he said,
There were
as a
people
matter
in
of
clown
fact, this is
costumes
his
going out
segment.
and stabbing people.
That's
I
true.
wish I got
Could you imagine
stabbed.
that being the last thing you see before you die?
Oh my gosh.
Gosh, it'd be like
I'd
looking
be
in the mirror
down.
and dying. For me.
I mean, at least you would have a good laugh as you bleed out because it's a clown.
I can't believe I'm getting stabbed by a clown.
That's so funny.
Wait, what?
He pulled it
So
from behind his
cliche.
ear. Like that was hilarious. The knife.
Oh my gosh.
Did he
what a
just
guy.
kill me?
My
Okay,
gosh.
getting back on track to the movie. One of the best things this movie did, but also one of, in my opinion, but one of the things that really hurt it, at least in the horror aspect, was the humor. Like it was so funny, but it also made
There
it
was
less
good,
scary.
yeah.
Not because I don't think it's a bad thing, but I can see why people see that's a bad thing. I thought it was still creepy. Like I thought they were going for the creepy avenue, not the jump scare, because there were at least from my opinion, because I watched Annabelle a week before and I saw a bunch of jump
That
scares
was
in that
full of jump
movie.
scare stuff,
That
yeah.
movie, this movie was supposed to be like they
That's scary.
tried to the direction of it was to be creepy, and this
Yeah.
movie was not trying to be jump scare.
And I think that's why a lot of people
Well,
kinda
yeah,
judge it
that's
for not
how
being
the-
scary is
well-
because a lot of people expect
Well,
like
no.
horror movies to be jump scary.
No, I disagree with that.
What
I
do
don't
you
think it matters if there's jump scares or not to make a horror film. And even if you ask critics, they'll say the same thing that jump
but I-
scares don't make a good horror
I mean,
film.
obviously, yeah,
I
I
agree.
agree with that too.
That
I'm saying
building
that some
stuff
people's
up is a lot more.
yeah, no, I agree with that
terrifying
too.
than-
Like completely, I'm not arguing that. I'm saying that some people, when some
Yeah.
people judge this movie, they're saying like they didn't jump, they didn't jump like once or whatever. Like they expect to be jump scared now because that's the route a lot of new horror movies take. It's just going off of jump scares instead of building stuff up or just being overall creepy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I didn't find it necessarily that creepy either.
Well, the thing that I found creepy is some of their fears, like that. Oh my God, the
lady
Jewish boy's
painting was
fears,
probably the
That's
creepiest.
yeah, that Jewish boy's fears. That painting was terrifying.
But I mean, like some of the things looked like the what was it when he was at the mansion, the haunted house or whatever, and the
yeah, that
zombie
looked like
looking
Walking
dude.
Dead type stuff.
It
Like,
looked-
that didn't look.
I don't know if it was
scary.
just me, but the CGI felt really out of place sometimes.
For right there, I didn't think that one was all that scary. But what
Well,
was
it wasn't necessarily meant to be scary. It's kind of just a really
Just
sick
his-
person.
yeah, and that makes sense for him because he's like But what was? Okay, can I say like wait, is Drew there?
Yeah, we can do spoilers.
The beginning was the most scariest part.
No, you
That
want
was
to know
the
what I
best part of
thought
the
was
whole film.
No, you know what the creepiest scene in my opinion.
I think I know
Okay.
what you're talking about. I have the same opinion. I
Okay,
think.
when Ben, well, I don't know, when Ben was at the library, and he was reading through the book.
Oh, never mind. We don't.
And okay, no, and I don't know. It's like nobody noticed it or something because nobody was reacting in theater. But maybe because it was subtle or whatever, or maybe I don't know, whatever. And my brother didn't notice it. I asked him about it, but he was reading through the like book at the library, and it would show him, and in the background it's blurry, but you see the old lady just staring at him. Oh, who disconnected?
It was
Okay.
Zach.
No, but you see the old lady, the librarian lady, like staring at him, smiling, really creepy, kind of bent over, and like it wasn't in focus, so it's like, and it never got like brought attention to. It would just stayed blurry in the background, and that made it so creepy to me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Because
remember.
I found a picture of it here. Hold on, I'm gonna send
Or
it
I
to
don't.
you.
Remember. Oh, send it to us. Okay, so we have about 1 minute left, so I just want to put in our final thoughts.
That.
Let me see. I kind of want to see it.
The bullies were more scarier than the clown.
No, like
And then
this
the best scene in the movie was a sewer scene with shoot, I already forgot his name. The little boy.
This thing creeped me out because I felt like
Georgie?
nobody noticed it, and it was
Yeah,
never like
Georgie.
in the.
Yeah.
It was just in the background, blurry, and she was just smiling, creepy. Like that was so freaky.
So for Dylan, Georgie's like so your scariest scene.
Georgie
Amber-
was the best scene.
Georgie
for
was the best
The
scene.
clown. For the clown. And Georgie's death was the best like horror moment of the whole film.
It was
hands
really
down.
good. It was really good. It
Because
was unexpected.
there was
I didn't
dialogue.
expect them to show
There
his arm
was
ripped
just
off
a lot
and
of
just,
stuff.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're close to 42 minutes, so I'm just going to talk about my scene real quick. So if you're just coming back into the podcast at 42 minutes, we're going to talk about it for a couple more seconds. My scariest scene was when Bev, she was with her dad the second time. And the scariest jump scare in the whole movie for me was when Bev just knocked out her dad, and she turns and looks at, she like turns to leave, and then it grabs her by the neck, and then it cuts away.
That made me jump.
That was the one time I jumped in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so now we're 42 seconds, or 42 minutes in.
42
So
minutes.
if you're just coming back, welcome to the podcast again, which has only been like 2 seconds for you, but for us it's been about 10 minutes. We liked it, most of us generally, but we're gonna talk about something else.
I
that
hated it.
Roman hated it. It's okay. We're gonna talk about one more thing, but it's gonna be so general that you guys can still understand. And it's about I want to hear Dylan's take on this because I haven't heard it yet. But I just want to know, what did you think about the group of kids, Dylan? Like we
Yeah,
don't
they
have
were
to.
good.
You thought they were good? Like
I didn't like Stan though. He
I
was
thought
really
s-
boring.
I thought Stan was the weakest, like
Yeah.
in the whole movie. But
But there's a reason for that.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, like he was just that way. We'll probably talk about this more another time or never. I don't know yet. But I could talk about this all day. But yeah, my favorite part of the movie, the reason why I went to go see it again wasn't because I thought like it was a great horror movie. I just thought it was a great coming of age movie, which I think Amber agrees with. I can't wait to get it on home DVD because I want to watch it again and again and again.
Like literally, please. I haven't watched it again since I saw it in the theater. I want to watch it again. If you get that DVD, please let me know.
We are going to watch it.
Actually, I
Trust me.
might get it too. Like honestly.
Wait, wait, what?
What?
What is
Jackson watched the trailer a good 300 times before the movie came out.
Wait, the
Oh.
It
Like,
movie?
he was, yeah, Jackson.
Why
Like,
isn't Jackson
Twin
here
Sh-
right now?
I don't know.
Right.
He absolutely adored the trailer
Call
and the
him.
movie.
I need to talk to him about this movie
Oh.
because, or Amber and I do too, because this movie is one of my favorite things I think
Yeah.
I've ever seen. Like it's like it's not a guilty pleasure because it's a good movie. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't know. It's something that I continuously want to watch. Anyways, now we're gonna move on.
I think most of it has to do with the same reason you adore Stranger Things. Every other tweet you tweets about Stranger Things, it's just that vibe and mood.
It's the same
vibe.
feel.
Yeah. All right.
So-
Not every other tweet, okay.
Yeah, about every other tweet's about Stranger Things.
Yesterday I tweeted about being a Jake Pauler, and then
Yesterday he tweeted
Like
about
you
quaking.
even
Yes,
told
yes.
me I'm pretty sure this is accurate, but you even told me you're like, I want to make a show in the 80s as well with kids. Like I'm like,
do.
so basically
It's
it in Stranger
perfect
Things.
though. It's like that perfect vibe. Like
I do want to make a TV show. That's
he loves that aesthetic.
Another topic, another
That's
day,
aesthetic.
another podcast. Yeah, my aesthetic is 80s. Oh my God, let's bring back the 80s, Amber. When I was in
can
middle
we?
school, when I was in middle school, the 80s was coming back. I don't know about you, Amber, but I know for me it was, and probably
I don't know.
Dylan.
When I was in middle school, everybody was wearing like Dora the Explorer backpacks. Like I don't know.
I see that.
That was
I
me.
had that kind of vibe. But when I was in middle school, people were bringing back leg warmers. It was weird. Headbands, silly.
Oh, people wear headbands. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like
Yeah.
there was a bunch of kids from Sugar Pine 7 running around. It was literally like that. Because no one could wear hats, so they wanted to wear something around their head to make it like the blood. I haven't told anyone about this segment, and I'm really excited to share it with them because it's going to be really awkward.
I'm scared.
And I'm so excited to bring a certain amount of awkwardness.
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
To this.
No,
I'm
that's
ready to quake.
I'm ready to go.
We're all gonna quake. This might make Dylan leave.
Wait,
but
what?
It actually might make you leave. But if you do leave, make sure to stop the audio and send it to us. So I want to talk about shipping.
No, I don't care.
Talk about what?
What?
Shipping. You know, like when so a lot of
Dipping?
people
Dipping?
ship us together.
Oh, shipping.
Shipping.
Okay, see, your audio cut out every
Oh,
time
did
you
it?
say shipping, so
So
I
you're
thought you were
saying
saying dipping.
dipping.
I
Well,
was like, what? Like
double
chewing
dipping?
tobacco?
I don't really have
At
to
first
worry
I
about
heard
this
tipping
too much
and I
because
was
the only
like,
person I
why
get shipped
do we
with
care
is
about
Dennis
tips?
because I've nailed that in the grave so hard.
So that's what we're going to talk about. Also, I went and did some research before I started the podcast to see if there were people.
What?
I had to look into this, okay, because I wanted to make sure that people were shipping who I thought they were. A lot of people ship Amber and I on my videos. I don't know
Oh,
why,
yeah.
because we like talk a lot and stuff, but like I don't see like any romantic, like it's like two friends talking, not like two like lovers talking.
Yeah,
You know what
but
I'm saying?
literally people, yeah.
I mean, we made one video. No, we've made 2 videos where we fell in love, but that's like.
But like that's it.
That's it. It was real the whole time. Like, she almost got a divorce.
Wait, we were
It was a
role-playing?
blog.
Wait, we were role playing. It was a vlog.
It
was
was
like
a
the Team
vlog.
10 house. It was literally like that. No, but I see a lot of people also shipping Amber and Dylan. It's one of my.
I feel like I
favorite
get shipped a lot just because like I'm the like
You're the one girl.
You're the woman.
I'm like the girl, so
It's like the It movie.
It's like
yeah.
it's like chapter 21.
Oh my god, I'm
It's
Bethany.
chapter-
Oh
Okay, I don't
no!
know
Oh
about
my
that.
god!
I'm dead.
Wait a minute.
Okay. I don't look
No,
into
but yeah,
chapter 21.
literally like my last video that I just uploaded, Dylan said "babe" in it, and I had like a couple good comments about that, and then one
Can
girl
you
was like,
bring those up?
yeah, hold on, let me
Okay,
find
bring
it.
those up. Okay.
While you keep talking.
I know. Okay, I see a lot of people. After I did a live stream in LA with Alden. A lot of people shipped me with Alden for some reason. I don't know why, but it happened.
People love shipping.
People love shipping. I want to ask you guys, what is the weirdest ship you've had with anyone in the group or just period? I'm gonna start with Dylan. You can just talk about. We all
Dennis.
know Dennis. Just talk about Dennis. Dylan.
Is that your word? How do you feel?
Like,
about
how do you
that
feel
ship?
about it? Like, what is?
I don't really care.
You don't really care. He's like,
No.
as long as it gives me views. Just joking. Okay, that's great. Do you have anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay. You sound so awkward.
Fine! I'm in love with some Jesus!
He's like, what do you want me to
What do
say?
you want me to hear from me?
You already know.
Oh my god.
Why do you gotta make me say it?
Why are you gonna make me admit my love?
I want to own a dog with him, okay?
You want to have a dog with
Dog?
him? You mean a cat?
No,
Yeah,
I want
let's
a
make
dog.
Turn me out.
I honestly, I don't know if I can ship it anymore because that's not what Dennis would want.
Honestly, you're
Honestly,
right.
I'm done with this ship.
I mean,
this
Dennis has
sh-
a lot of stands.
He has
The
a lot of stands. As Stuvie is bringing it back, he's bringing back past
Oh my
segments. I
gosh.
love this. I just made Dylan. I made him quake a little. Okay, sorry, we're all bringing it back. Okay, Stuvie, have you ever been shipped with anyone in the group, or do you get? I know there's people that you're shipped with. So why don't you talk about that and kind of give
I
us some
ship
backstory?
Nico and his Stuvie.
Oh, me too.
That one.
Oh yeah.
That's a big one. If you guys don't know,
Yeah.
Nico and Stuvie are really good friends. You guys might know Stuvie more because he's in more videos because we don't know where Nico is. I think he's like trapped in the wilderness making a vlog or something. He's a wilderness vlogger. He like goes into like high schools and like films people. Is that the wilderness? I don't know.
It can't be.
It could be. There's a bunch of like. Anyways, I wasn't gonna say that. Chapter 20. So. Stuvie, how do you feel about being shipped with someone that literally you're best friends with them? So like, how is that? Like,
I
how
don't
do you
know.
feel?
It like feels weird.
I was hoping it'd be like, well, we're dating, so
So that's-
I was kind of
yeah,
hoping for that.
about that.
About that.
So
no,
like,
but
this is the place I'm gonna tell you.
I'm
I was waiting for this.
I was waiting for the in the rabbit hole podcast. I'm so done. I have to look down to remember the title of this podcast because I have it written down so I don't forget it because I keep forgetting it. Anyways, so yeah, you're like how does it make you feel? Like I wouldn't know if I had that close of a Oh, I know how it feels. But Subi, explain how you feel.
I mean, it feels weird to me because I see him as my brother. So.
Oh, so it's incestful. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
But yeah.
Yeah, that would make it even weirder because y'all are that close.
You guys are really that close. Like
That's why it feels so weird to me, because I see him as my brother. So when people say that, it's like, I mean, we have that close of a relationship, but we see each other in a completely different way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I found a comment here.
Okay.
The thing that makes it funnier though is that for one it says Devin and not Dylan, and then it said. Did I post it? Hold on. Wait,
Okay.
what?
Did you post it?
Oh no, I didn't post it.
All right,
okay,
I'm just gonna remind
posting it.
Roman, get your ship ready for soon, because after Amber gives us a couple images to talk about.
So for one, it says Devin called Amber babe, and then it says if she did, I ship it. So for one, they think his name is Devin, and then two, thinks it's a girl.
I'm quaking because so a lot of people don't understand that Dylan. Okay, this is the podcast, so I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, Dylan.
No, you can't. You can't. No, shut up.
People don't
Shut
know
up.
Dylan's.
I'll ruin the whole. No, take that back right now. I will ruin my audio intentionally and disturb the whole piece of the podcast.
Okay.
This is on the line. Fire Skull,
I take it back.
remove it.
Fire Skull.
I can
Dylan
cut
is
anything. I can play
a-
any sound effect. Dylan,
Just
you're good.
put a bleeping noise over that, okay? But okay, people don't understand something about Dylan. But I think it's funny that people ship you two. Like, it's just so funny, and people don't quite know. The funny thing is, people don't quite know what Dylan's gender is, or Devin's gender. I don't know.
Devin?
I just think it's amazing. I just love.
I prefer Devin.
Do you like Devin?
Dylan is a box, guys. Come on, get it right.
Yeah, Devin.
Obviously.
I'm gonna start calling Dylan Devin now. Devin, and he's been like, what? Anyways, okay. Amber, do you have any more?
Yeah, I could find more from like a whole bunch of different videos. You have no idea.
Okay.
And like anytime y'all post a role play too, oh my god.
Every time we post a roleplay, there is always something. Amber and Dylan should date.
And like especially from Dylan's video when I got shipped with Roman and he's like 14. Like I'm like old enough to literally be his mom if I got pregnant at a really young age. Like it's so weird.
Oh my god, that's what our next segment can be. We can get Amber pregnant.
Just
Perfect. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Okay, Roman, I want to hear what your weird ship is. I have a feeling that it was just said, but what is the weirdest ship you've ever been?
I don't know. It's not really weird. I mean, just Amber and Kira, like the only two people ever.
Oh, the
Honestly,
Australian.
I'm down. No, I'm just kidding. But
I like older
not,
girls.
It's not really that weird to me. It's like I just don't really care.
It's just funny. I mean, it's really funny more than
Yeah.
weird. I don't feel weirded
I
out by
don't
any
even like
shit.
put a second thought to it. It's just like okay.
I don't really
Kids are
think
gonna do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I like being shipped with people because it means that
I
someone's
love
thinking
it.
about
It's so
me.
funny.
Right.
Right.
Someone cares about me.
Someone
Yeah.
cares enough about me to want me to date someone. Like that is so. My mom doesn't even want that.
Exactly.
Like my mom just wants me to move out. She's like, get out. Just
Oh
joking.
my god. No, really, like it's funny. Like I love being like it's really funny. I love going to comments when y'all upload role plays just to see like what people say.
Yeah. Well,
Who am I dating this week?
who am I
Right.
dating this week? Fire Scott, do you get shipped with anyone? I don't know if he's gonna come back yet, but we're just gonna
No, I
talk
don't.
about that a little bit. Fire Scott doesn't get shipped with anyone because where's the audience?
Well, I mean,
there?
I got shipped with my girlfriend, but that was a while ago.
Your girlfriend, yeah. Who's that? We don't know. No, actually, I don't want to make fun of your girlfriend. I'd rather make fun of you. I'm just joking. I'm bringing back jokes from the beginning of the podcast because it's cyclical, okay? Like the It movie. I have no idea how I brought that
And
in.
it goes back to the
And it
It
goes
movie.
back to the It movie. That's literally mine and Amber's tweets. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you all for coming to this podcast. We had a great podcast. Not too many people talked over each other. I just let us know.
Hey Amber, do you have Oh, sorry, Drew.
Oh my
go.
God.
I'm
Now
so
is-
done. I like shut up
I
immediately
thought-
because I want to make sure you guys.
Drew, I thought about it for a second, and I do get shipped with someone.
Who is it?
Is it me?
His name is Nathaniel.
Aw,
And
how do you feel
he's-
about that?
Different because he's very kinky.
Oh, so you're the gay one, right, Fire Scott? Just joking.
Obviously.
You're the,
Hey,
okay.
they can both be gay. Come on now.
Yeah. What the crap?
I know. What's my problem? Okay, I'm sorry.
Just because you're not gay doesn't mean you can judge other people.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Well, we're moving on from this conversation. I just want to let all the gay people that are watching this know that I love you guys. If you're not gay,
Okay. And cut.
Thank you guys so much for coming out to the podcast. Let us know what you want us to talk about in the comments or whatever you're watching this on. I have no
Maybe
idea.
tacos.
Let us know what you want us to talk about. We're going to bring back
Dylan's upload schedule.
We're going to talk about Dylan's upload. I told
talk
Dylan we
about
wouldn't
that.
talk about that. We can talk about that in the next time. But we've been going for an hour, so I want to thank you guys so much. Should we go shorter? Should we go longer? Let us know everything. It's our first
That's
podcast,
what she said.
and we'll. Should we? Okay. Those are my jokes. That is my aesthetic, guys. That is my aesthetic. Okay, I'm gonna be quaking in a second.
Is it your public image?
This is my public image. But yeah, let us know. Everyone, all the links will be in the bio or whatever you're watching this on to everyone's information. Fire Scott, you have to remember to do that because we're not paying you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that end button because we're done. Bye. Everyone say bye.
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 Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah.
Bye.